Zaha saying he doesn't guarantee us anything.
No, I just think that at his age, coming to a Chelsea team, you're not guaranteed 10 goals a game from him. I don't think so because you come into a Chelsea squad, you're not the focal point. You're not the guy that everyone is like giving every pass to. Every action into goal is going to you. He's gonna struggle, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
So
but you can say the same about Nkuku. Like everything is run through him at
yeah,
Leipzig.
but
Yeah,
things
like,
will be run through him at Chelsea as well. What do you mean? They will
no,
be
no,
run through him.
but I'm saying that it won't be because we have other players.
And
He's going
Cuckoo
to
is
be
going to
playing
be
with.
the focal point of our attack next year for sure. There's
Mhm.
nobody else is going to be a focal point of our attack. It's going to be in Cuckoo.
So
Oh,
what I'm thinking. I listen. I agree with both of you guys. I think that Zaha, if you're just talking about just talent, then the talent is enough to sign him. But there's outside factors: his age, based on what you're not necessarily definitely going to get, the person he is, the wages he might command, the length of contract, etc. So there are lots of issues to who you're going to sign. So I understand why you wouldn't sign him, Couch. I also understand why you would sign him. I'm in between both. I would sign him if you could get him on a 2 year contract. If it was
No,
under a certain, no, not 2 years.
he wouldn't get 2 years. So why would he sign
Okay,
2 years?
okay. Yeah, he wouldn't sign 2 years. That's what I'm saying. If no, but I'm saying basically he wouldn't because I'd only offer two
he
years.
signed three though, and he might sign two if he's on the right wages because he knows he can get another contract after that.
No,
Yeah,
I'd
it's
sign.
it's
I'd sign
more
him
it's
on. I'd
more.
sign him on a 2 year contract where he has to score 15 league goals, no penalties, to
Hold
get
on
the
a
third
second.
one.
So we actually think that he's going to sign 2 years. He's waiting out his contract to become a free agent to sign a 2 year deal.
No, but
This
I
is his
think
payday, man. This is his
I think
payday.
the days of signing long contracts, yeah. If you're a young player, yes. I think once you get older, I don't think it's that much of a factor. If I
You
get
don't
two
you don't
years
become a
and I'm
free agent. You don't become a free agent to sign a 2 year deal.
no, but I'm saying when you're in your 30s, yeah, you probably do because you still want that option of okay, I can go somewhere else and get another signing on contract if it doesn't work out, especially in a club like Chelsea where literally we just if it doesn't work out, we want to get rid of the player the next year. But then he's in the power because he has a free contract and he can literally have more choices and more power to negotiate wages elsewhere rather
How
than if
old
he's
is he
on
right now?
contract.
Anyway? I don't. How old is he
It's 30.
right
It's
30.
now?
30.
Yeah, 30.
Yes.
You'd be
Oh no, I'm
31 in the
definitely not
summer.
signing him. I'm definitely not signing him, man.
So
Well,
Attacking,
listen,
attacking.
listen.
I'm gonna put that as a
We,
red.
listen, we just signed Koulibaly on 300K, mate. You know
Defenders
what I
are
mean?
different than attackers.
Okay, so going on to the next player, Marcus Thuram. He's a player that the Podfather doesn't like. I like
Nah.
him.
I
I like
like him.
I like him. 10 goals in the Bundesliga in 15 games this season. He's still young. I think he's early 20s. He's very fast. I think he's a very good player. Going on a free contract, available for 12 million now, actually. Would he be someone that you're interested in? I'll start with you, Podfather. Tell me all the reasons why, based on just 3 games in the World Cup.
The only thing that's attractive to me is the fact that he's free. Apart from that, he's average. Let's be real. Like he's not a top striker. He's not top 10, top 20, top 30, top 40 strikers in the world right now. Yeah, I mean, and I just don't want to waste any time on that. Yeah, I mean, like we've literally got two or three forwards, that
Stop
play in
it.
similar positions or whatever. So for
Stop
me,
it.
no, I'm telling you, it's the truth.
Bruv,
Like listen,
Aubameyang's
listen,
gone. Brozia's
listen.
injury prone. Fafana is a kid. Havertz isn't a
No,
striker.
but yeah, yes. So if we're gonna replace them, I want to replace them with a top striker.
No, but then you
Yeah,
get
I
the top
mean,
guy and you get him for free. Like it works his way up.
no,
You know?
no, like I said, if the only thing that's appealing is that, but then you have the way we want to play. We're going to play a lot of false nine thing. We're going to play a lot of floating players, interchanging threes. That's what it looks like going forward. It doesn't look like it's going to be just a number nine thing on the regs. So for me,
Yeah.
I,
So
I just feel like funds might be better to
yeah.
use elsewhere.
So I'll
And
talk
and,
about
and also there are two better strikers on this
yeah.
list for me.
Okay. So
Yeah.
I'll run through the other strikers. Since we're talking about strikers, and you tell me if you're interested. So obviously we've got Firmino, we've got Depay, we got sorry about that. We've got Firmino, we've got Depay, we've got Benzema,
Benzema.
and
Hmm.
we've also got Mafoko. Is it Mafoko? Is that how you say his name? Mafoko, the guy,
Yeah,
Dortmund.
yeah,
He's having a
from
very
Dortmund.
good
Yeah.
season.
Hmm.
Very good season. 18 years old. Any of those guys, Couch, I'll start with you. Any of those guys would you take at Chelsea?
Can I just start with Thuram? Because I think there's a misconception about this guy.
Yeah, go on. Go ahead.
First of all, he's not an out and out striker. He's tactically fluid. He can play on the wing as well,
He
and
can,
he's
yeah.
done that a lot in his career. I like him. I think that he gives you the flexibility to play with a striker. He's 6'3" or something like that, somewhere
Yeah.
in and around there. and he's technically pretty good. Like the fact that he can play on the wing is a testament to that. He's fast, he's strong.
6'4", 6'4".
6'4", even better, even better, and a guy that can play on the wing for you as well. The other things that I like about it too is the intangibles. This guy's been around the game at the highest level for his entire life, with his father being Lilian Thuram as well. So he's been around World Cups. He's been around, Barcelona's and all these teams and stuff like he knows football at the highest end. He's probably intelligent enough to understand what the highest levels about as well. So there's other things that you factor in when you're thinking about bringing in a Thuram to your squad. Yes, he can score goals. His goal scoring record is actually really good when you consider too, like chances that he takes and stuff like that. So there's a lot to like about this guy on a free for sure. I would even pay the 15 million euros or whatever it is right now to get him in now. Like I would do that because I think that there's enough there to justify making that sort of spend.
What I would say is I'm shocked.
Okay,
wait, pod.
Yeah.
I'm shocked with you with this one. This is why normally when it comes to these sort of players, Alvarez, him, those sort of 15 million cheap signings, 50 grand, 70 grand a week, nothing crazy. You normally go, take the risk because let's say he comes, he completely does nothing. You haven't really lost any sort of finance. You haven't really lost anything. So I'm a bit surprised for a guy that has such a good goal scoring rate, quick, and has all this potential that you'd be like, nah, not interested. For someone that you don't really lose much if he doesn't do well.
Yeah. So listen, if you're going based on stats, it looks appealing. I can just go based on when I've watched him, whether it's in the Champions League, one or two Bundesliga games, and also the World Cup or whatever.
Yeah.
And for me, they say he's quick. I haven't seen him burn anybody. All the games I've watched, I ain't seen that. They tell me he's technically good with the ball. Yeah. I haven't seen anything amazing. He says he's a very good finisher in all the games I watched, and I'm not saying that that's like a big enough sample size. I have to trust what I've seen as well, as long as with the stats and everything. Like I saw Havertz kill the Bundesliga, I saw Werner kill the Bundesliga. I've seen loads of players kill the Bundesliga, look amazing there. But when it stepped up to Champions League or it stepped up to Premiership or international football or whatever, it didn't have the same, je ne sais quoi, va-va-voom. No, I didn't see that from him. Like, the way people talk is like the guys like Thierry Henry, he has the pace, he can run 6 or whatever. I'm like, I don't see that speed. I've watched him on the wing. I don't know, maybe he's bulked up in recent years or whatever, or maybe he had an injury or whatever. But I haven't seen that pace in the last year and a half or so of him. And my thing is, you have what's his name there? You have what's this guy's name? You have Broha there, who you've given 6-year contract to, you've invested in, So he's like your third or young up and coming striker who comes on, substitute or plays random games here and there. You have Nkuku who's coming 100%, who plays in like a false nine position, so would probably like to operate in there. That's had probably some of his best seasons in that false nine position. You have Havertz, who does the whole false nine thing as well. And I'm saving space for a marquee striker in that position.
Okay.
And a marquee striker for me is going to play like 30 games anyway.
Okay.
Or they should if they're not injured or whatever. So I just don't see the space. I can see to the end of the season and then maybe selling.
Yeah.
Maybe try and flip a profit that way. But yeah, it's not a.
So you don't believe in the Alvarez and Haaland rule. Then you get the big guy, you get the second guy, and you work like that. You think Broha's the Alvarez in the team? You think he's the second guy?
Yeah, you've given him a 6-year contract. Yeah,
no, but you think next season, going into next season, he's the second guy. He can play every other game. You think he'll get you?
No, it's not every other game, because I want to get a top striker that's going to play 30 games. It's a Broha at most will start 8 games and then we'll come off the bench for the rest. That's it. Yeah, I mean, so that's what I'm.
You can rely on him on that. You think he'll be your Eddie?
I think we can develop him. I don't think he doesn't need to be. It's not like back in those days where we had like Diego Costa and like Remy off the bench, or Drogba and Crespo and all this sort of thing. Right? I don't think you need that, especially with the way our squad is and people that can play all sorts of the false nine position or this or that. Whatever. I don't think you need like another number 9. That's the only person that can play as a striker.
I think you do though. I think these days, I think you do need another guy who will be a natural up for it, because I think that the games come thick and fast, and a lot of players get tired. If you even look at Haaland and all that, That Alvarez guy gets a
Mm.
lot of game time. Yeah, and you
Yeah,
have to play a lot of game
but
time, especially with
Haaland
the
is
pressure.
yeah, but Haaland is injury prone, so they're
But
having
even
to like
even no, but even if
manage
you're
his
not
minutes,
injury,
innit?
even if you're not an injury prone player, yeah, especially with the way you
Mm.
guys are trying to play pressing and running, you need someone that's ready to fit in and come in. And I don't think Broja's ready
Yeah,
right.
yeah, but
I would agree.
I,
I would agree, and
yeah.
I'd also go as far as saying that the way the game that Chelsea's
Yeah.
playing right now is you have to be tactically fluid. Like you
Mhm.
have to be able to play in more than one role.
Mhm.
Like the
Yeah,
problem with Broha for me is right now I can't see him playing anywhere else but striker.
yeah,
Whereas somebody like Thuram can play on the
Mhm.
left, can play up the middle, can drop.
yeah.
He
But
plays
you
like
see,
a
I'm assuming Jao Felix and Nkunku come in next year though.